Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Well, the mass pandemonium and craziness that was 2 weeks ago is finally over. We're out of the wreckage. We're on the other side. We have seen the light, and we're out of this tunnel. Neither of these two teams have lost any games because of it, but a game that was supposed to be played a week ago has been rescheduled to tonight, a Monday in early February. South Greene and West Greene here at South Greene High School. Make it up a week later. It won't matter. This is where things get real, though. A week remains in the regular season, and we couldn't be more pleased or more excited to be here south of the river on a Monday night for an in-county rivalry. Tyler Nichols, Matthew Palazzo saying hello from South Greene High School as we bring you tonight's Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing. Tyler, excited for this one. We've had our eyes on this doubleheader for a long, long time. We had to wait a week longer than expected to get it, but could be more happy to be here tonight.
Absolutely. A lot of people know I'm a West Greene alumnus. I love this rivalry. It's my favorite one within the county. I love the West Greene South Greene games, and I love when they mean more too. A few years ago in football, you kind of lost that because they weren't in the same region. Back in the same region now. Back then in basketball too, you weren't in the same district, or actually you weren't in the same classification. Now you're in the same class and the same district, and it has huge implications for both games tonight. The girls trying to lock up at least a share of first place and that first round bye into the region tournament. For the boys, each team fighting for second place at the moment. West Greene can lock up second with a win and finish no worse than third. And then South Greene with two big games left this week with West Greene and Chucky Doak. Still a lot on their plate to determine how they're going to finish in the district standings going forward in the next week's district tournament. But glad to be out here. It's a game that was supposed to happen, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
But I guess the great snow of 2026 happened and pushed it to February. But we're here. No snow, no weather in sight. Actually felt pretty good outside today.
Wonderful.
For once. Yes.
I'll tell you what, Tyler, going back to that rivalry a few years ago, if you would have said this was a competitive rivalry, you'd be looked at crazy. But the girls obviously breaking a over 15-year-long spell against the South Greene Lady Rebels, and the boys also enjoying some success against the South Greene Rebel program that they haven't seen in quite some time.
Absolutely, and it's a West Greene team that's one of those teams where they used to fight at the bottom of the conference. You're trying to get out of maybe that sixth place spot, finish fifth. Now you're a team that's fighting for second or third and trying to get that first round bye, although that's maybe out of the reach now. But the fact is that you're seeing a much improved West Greene team now fighting a South Greene team that is still at the top of the conference like they've always been for the past 40 years.
Well, we got an absolute fight for you here tonight on a Monday, so sit tight, buckle in. Game 1 of 2 on the way after this on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Number 5,
Welcome back into South Greene High School, south of the river on a Monday night for an in-county rivalry, another iteration of the milk can game. Got our starting lineups on the floor. Little shakeup in West Greene. Joey Shipley, who went down last Friday in that win over the Happy Valley Lady Warriors, in street clothes tonight on the West Greene bench. So a new look 5. It was already a new look 5 this past Friday night when Coach Shaw turned to 2 freshmen making some of their first starts of the season. New look 5 for the South Greene Lady Rebels at times this season, but has grown to what we're accustomed to, if you will. We'll get to that in just one moment. Let's hop into this matchup, though. South Greene 14-11 on the season. They're 6-2 in District 1 AA play. West Greene, on the meanwhile, is 11-14 on the season and 5-4 in district play. West Greene gonna have it. It's going to be a tall task tonight, that's for sure, with West Greene playing without their star in Joey Shipley on the road in a hostile environment. But take a look at the region standings, the district standings, that is. 2 games separate seeds 1 through 4. Now, West Greene could improve their standing with a win and a Unicoi County loss. South Greene can ensure a tie for first place with a win here tonight, and regardless of that Johnson County outcome, at least secure a tie. Let's take a look at these lineups on the South Greene side of it. Similar look that we've seen this season. Ari Hosey, Nevaeh Davis, Sam Birdwell, Courtney Bailey, and Paisley Brobeck. Brobeck gets to start once again after a few games sidelined with that knee injury, but she is back in the 5 for the South Greene Lady Rebels. In the home whites tonight, maroon numbers and lettering with the silver trim. Opening jump ball is won by the Lady Rebels, and they will have the offensive opportunity first. In drives Nevaeh Davis, the floater, which ricochets off the back iron, and we're underway from South Greene High School. West Greene in the road navy blues, the Vegas gold number and lettering with the white outline. Matthew Palazzo, Tyler Nichols here on a Monday night. Glad you could join us here for the Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing. Excellent night for some high school hoops. One of the, really the only show in town as far as the county and Greenville is concerned. There's one other game being played in the district, as that is Unicoi County facing off against, that is Johnson County tonight.
Big game.
Front court, here we go. West Greene basketball for the first time, looking for their first points of the evening. And Norton will lose it off the fingertips. Out of bounds it will go. These two teams trade empty possessions 45 seconds in, and we're scoreless. And like you said, Tyler, big matchup in that Johnson County Unicoi game, mainly for the girls. The boys team in Unicoi County have already locked up that 1 seed going into the district tournament, but the girls game, crucial. One that many South Greene fans will have a close eye on, especially with Johnson County now taking the top seed in District 1 AA. Here's Courtney Bailey giving us our first points of the ball game. A minute in, 2-0 Rebels lead it. West Greene, who has struggled at times here in these last few games we've seen against the backcourt pressure. So we'll see what head coach Stephen Gregg and company will decide to do here today. A much younger lineup on the floor for the West Greene Buffaloes, as it's Sarah Justice, Kaylee Edwards, Peyton Norton, Emily Justice, and Erica Davis. 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and 2 juniors. Much more veteran lineup that we're used to for South Greene. All 5 seniors on the court. Out of all 11 varsity players on the roster, Tyler, just 1 that's not a senior. So pretty impressive stuff here this season. Now, you expect to fall off, I guess, in the years to come, but with all that veteran presence.
You don't worry about that yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't worry about that yet. You worry about the season at hand right now, and you've got a big rivalry game in front of you right here when you're welcoming West Greene into your own gym. And one thing to look at also, as we mentioned, West Greene without Joey Shipley tonight. We see her over on the sideline right now, kind of being an extension of the coaching staff, but that's something that you have to keep an eye on too, because she is, as we mentioned in last week's game against Johnson County, probably one of the 5 best players in the district, no doubt. And to have her missing tonight, missing her points, her rebounding, her defense, it's going to be huge for West Greene.
And especially in a rivalry that has been so physical in recent years. Here's Emily Justice that can't get one to fall from three-point land, and just a physical matchup we saw the first time around over at West Greene High School. It was a 10-point win for the Lady Rebels, but missing Joey Shipley, arguably your most physical player, that's got to come into some factor here tonight on a Monday.
And if you're South Greene, I think both sides of the coin too. If you're South Greene, how do you attack that without Joey being in the game? And if you're West Greene, how do you survive without Joey being in the game?
Right.
So those are 2 things that I think we're going to have to pay attention to through the night. Is will South Greene attack the paint more as they did with the first bucket by Courtney Bailey, and how is West Greene going to operate on offense and defense too without Shipley being in the game.
Well, defensively, they've held the Rebels just 2 points here in the game's first 2 minutes. I think the question lies in how many can you score yourself? West Greene has not put up a ton of points on the scoreboard, and that's with Shipley in the game. They've struggled turning the ball over, as we see here. Davis can't hold on to it. Birdwell takes it in transition. Around the horn it goes. South Greene basketball in the front court. Davis, a skip pass near side for Hosey. Hosey looking to penetrate. Up top for Davis. Davis driving in near side back again to Hosey, looking to penetrate once more. The three-pointer is golden by Paisley Brobeck, but no, a foot was on the line. They'll call it a 2. 4-0 Rebels lead it early. Two teams met over just about 2 months ago, December 12th. It was a Friday night in which South Greene took it 55-45 over in Mossine. But a closer game than most expected.
Gosh, that's early in the season, too. You think December 13th.
Yes.
That's kind of just when you're getting your footing, because basketball, I mean, you start the week before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving week, you're kind of playing those tournaments and getting acclimated and trying to create the team chemistry. And then just a few weeks later, you got an interconference game. So it's unfortunate to some. I know for our 1A and 3A counterparts in the county, they kind of start into the month of January a little bit later. But if you're a 2A team, you've got 2 important games that you have to play before Christmas.
And especially for West Greene, that early matchup, it was a lot of feeling out, because if you remember, West Greene, a slow start to the year in December, 3-6 record, but it wasn't until the new year turned that they really found some more success. Here in 2026, they are 6-5, above 500 here in January, and their 2 games in February thus far. A steal by Brobeck at half court. She'll have some space in front of her and lay it in with ease. Paisley Brobeck's got 2 buckets to give South Greene its biggest lead of the night, 6-0. 4:20 to go in the quarter. Sarah Justice will provide the Lady Buffs with their first offense of the game. The junior Justice been held out of the starting lineups the last few times around, but able to get the Buffs on the board first. No Joey Shipley tonight for West Greene. South Greene, same 5 trotted out, a lot of veteran presence on the floor. Brobeck can't find the net on the 18-foot jumper, and so West Greene will now take over, looking for its second straight. Justice, a jumper from the coffin corner, and it ricochets off far side.
And something that's nice to see also is one of South Greene's main issues this year has been foul trouble. Whether it's Courtney Bailey, Paisley Brobeck, or both, it's nice to see them still in the game here late in the first quarter and not have any fouls yet.
No team fouls for either side early on, and that is a key tenet in the Lady Rebels' success here, is that foul trouble. Like you said, Tyler, absolutely pivotal in these district matchups. You've really seen a direct correlation when South Greene has gotten those stars in foul trouble. Their last 2 losses, Unicoi County, Johnson County, both of those games you've had girls in foul trouble early. 6-2, it'll be a West Greene inbound with 3:20 to go in the quarter. Good fight early on here by the young Buffs. 2 freshmen getting the start for them against the 5 seniors clad in maroon and white. Emily Justice across the midcourt stripe will bounce it left side to her twin sister. And Emily Justice just inside half court now will move it to the far side. Erica Davis, as South Greene makes their first substitution, it's Alexa Gabbard into the game for the first time. Underneath, it was Callie Edwards, unable to fit that one in. And early on, a South Greene team, Tyler, that we've seen play a good deal of zone defense this season, opting for the man-to-man look. It's caused West Greene some issues. Birdwell, a pass to the right for Hosey. Into the corner for Courtney Bailey. Down on the block. They're looking to feed it to Gabbard, but it slips out of her hands and into Erica Davis's. West Greene with an early takeaway. Davis swarmed as she crossed the midcourt logo. Finds Davis in the corner, who picks up the dribble. Norton on the elbow. Norton, if the Buffs have any hopes for a win tonight, has to be big like she has been in the past couple weeks. Bailey in transition, a laser beam of a pass that exits the grasp of Nevaeh Davis. We'll see the Buffs, or the Rebels, reach the bench for the second time with Reagan Arwood, the senior, that checks in. We've got our first timeout of the game. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take the break. With 2:15 left to go, South Greene leads it by 4.
My dad was born here, and 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
The South Greene Lady Rebels 3 for 6 from the floor to start. West Greene is 1 for 4, and South Greene has found some offense out of the 30-second timeout called by the Lady Buffs as they take an 8-2 lead with just over 2 minutes to play in the frame. Erica Davis trapped in the backcourt. South Greene has been swarming
Good defense
in this first 6-minute stretch, and wow, a very rare 10-second call. And it seemed like it went by much quicker than the call indicates. South Greene basketball after the turnover. West Greene had a few of those already here in this opening quarter. Arwood near side wing as West Greene slides back in the zone defense. Baseline drive for Bailey, a bounce feed inside for Gabbard that gets knocked away. West Greene takes over. We have our first sighting of Nevaeh Fillers, the junior at guard for the Lady Buffs. A trap for Edwards in the corners. Her pass is deflected out. West Greene will hold on to it. A tick over 90 seconds to play here in quarter number 1 as Emily Justice will trigger it in. A long pass looking for Davis, and it exits her hands out of bounds. South Greene basketball, another West Greene mistake.
South Greene's really lived on their defense so far, only holding West Greene to 2 points, and you've seen points off turnovers, and you've seen mistakes made by West Greene like that, and if you're South Greene, those are the ones you got to live off of.
Bailey, a jumper too strong from the corner. Buffs ball with 1:15 to go. Held to just 2 first quarter points. Without Shipley here tonight, we'll need some points from some girls who don't typically score as much as they do. Fillers tossed on the ground like a rag doll, but West Greene will hold on to it. A Justice 3 that caroms out. And South Greene, all the momentum late in the quarter. Bailey, transition 3, bang! Courtney Bailey with her 3rd bucket of the quarter. She's got 7 of her team's 11. She'll grab Justice in the backcourt, whose pass nearly got taken away by Birdwell, but instead is swatted out of bounds. And a 9-point deficit. Lady Buffs will have some room to make up as we enter the second quarter. Still 37 seconds left here in the first. But things already dicey early on for Coach Shaw's crew. Sarah Justice out. Erica Davis back in for the West Greene Lady Buffs. Emily Justice chases this one in the backcourt. A pass cross half court, nearly getting away, probably got away with the backcourt violation there. Fillers inside the paint and will draw the foul. Our first foul call of the day, and it comes with 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's what I was just thinking about, too. It's crazy that you go almost the whole entire first quarter without a foul, and you don't see that very often.
Right. And especially in such a physical series, like we touched on in that pregame.
Yeah.
Good crew on hand here tonight. Lincoln Bowman, the Fancher couple, Jeff Fancher and his wife. Saw Chris Sossman, Jamel Hall in the pregame, the JV referee. Shout out to Chris, our color commentator back in the fall season for football games on Friday nights. It was good to see Chris.
Can't miss him with that blonde hair.
You can't. Baseline inbound that nearly got taken away for West Greene. They've got 15 seconds left to find their second bucket of the opening stanza. Norton trapped in the corner. She'll get it back up for Davis, whose pass is tipped and taken away. Birdwell's got it. South Greene with numbers in the front court. Stopped by Hosey up top, and Gabbard didn't see the shot clocks. He won't get a shot to fall before the quarter's end. But we played one here from South Greene High School. Our score at the break, South Greene 11, West Greene 2. As you listen to the Bachman Bernard Game of the Week, presented by Tommie's Plumbing.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Let's start the second quarter here from South Greene High School. Just one bucket in the opening frame for the West Greene Lady Buffs. Just one team foul combined between the two teams. A whole lot of turnovers for this West Greene team on the road in a hostile environment tonight. West Greene shoots it just 1 for 6 from the field in that opening stanza. 5 of 10 split for the Lady Rebels. Neither team has attempted a foul shot. Near side, let's start the second though with Gabber taking the first shot of the quarter. Off the mark, and it's rebounded by the Lady Buffs, who send out fillers. The guard Justice alongside of Edwards, Norton, and Madison Wagner playing her first minutes of the day. Trinity Borner playing her first, has her shot disrupted, going up for the foul shot, or the lay-in, excuse me. And Peyton Norton will be called for her first personal and the team's first of the entire game.
8.5 minutes before free throws. It's also it's something you don't see very often.
Trinity Borner off the mark on the game's first attempt at the line. Sam Birdwell in for Alexa Gabbard. Borner here to shoot a second. For the Rebels, it's Brobeck alongside of Bailey, Borner, Birdwell, and Hosey. A lot of bees. A lot of bees.
Killer bees.
In drives Callie Edwards, around and in. That's a tough finish by the freshman. Nicely done to provide some support, but therein lies the problem. South Greene can just do it much quicker on the other end. They've done it throughout this game already. As West Greene lost it temporarily, but does get its own takeaway to sort of, let's call it healthy scratch the situation. So no turnover. They'll get it back in the front court. 13-4, Rebels lead it by 9. Davis around to the right side of the forecourt is trapped and smothered in Paisley Brobeck. Wagner on the right elbow. She can provide a spark off the bench for the Lady Buffs. We saw it in in Thursday night's loss against Johnson County. She came in that second half and really played well in those few minutes that she received with the absence of Joey Shipley. You got to imagine Madison Wagner's got to come up huge tonight without Joey Shipley in the lineup. Nice cut here on the inbound pass, but couldn't connect. Bailey across the stripe, jump stop in transition, and it'll bounce high into the arms of Paisley Brobeck. Offensive board, but an empty look for the Lady Rebs. Callie Edwards, the freshman, guarded by Borner,
South
is
Greene
trapped and in
not
trouble.
Let off of that pressure either.
His foot on the gas pedal since the opening whistle. The foul goes against Ari Hosey, her first personal. A controversial no call against Hosey in the Rebels' Saturday trip to Mountain City. And it resulted, I guess say it resulted in the spiraling of the South Greene Lady Rebels, who ended up losing that one 64-53 at game, giving Johnson County the league lead now with a 7-2 record. Lady Longhorns and the Lady Blue Devils in action tonight. That one should be pivotal. We'll provide updates as they come across the table.
South Greene still controls their own destiny too. That's something we didn't talk about in the first half, was all the scenarios. There's too many of them to really talk about though.
Justice's three-point J can't go. An offensive board and a possession back in hand for the Lady Buffs. You're right, Tyler. South Greene, 2 more games in the district this season. West Greene tonight at Chuckey Oak this Friday, a day before Valentine's Day. You win those 2 and you lock up the 1 seed because you do earn the tiebreaker. Maybe coming up at halftime you might be able to explain the tiebreaker to those listening at home. Nice run and finish there by Erica Davis, who scored her first of the contest. 13-6, and as poorly as West Greene has possessed the ball tonight, they still find themselves trailing by just 7. And they'll get another takeaway here. Erica Davis, far side block, spinning through the wickets, but couldn't connect on the jumper. Bailey from left to right, up top for Brobeck. Pass to the corner, in cuts Borner, around and out, back to Brobeck. Nice baseline feed here for Birdwell, whose jumper is too strong. Borner wrestles the offensive board. Up and in on the lay-in by Courtney Bailey. And that's the instant offense that she can provide. 11 points for the game's leading scorer, Courtney Bailey, all but 4 of her team's 15. Bailey fouling Justice as we cross the transition line. The foul against Bailey, her first, team foul number 2.
And that's a key part too, go over 10.5 minutes before Bailey gets her first foul too. That is something to pay attention to that I mentioned in the beginning, and whenever you keep her in the game, that's when you see South Greene become the most successful. When you see her on the bench, that's when things kind of get away from you a little bit.
Nice inbound pass here for Wagner, but a little too hurried on the shot attempt as this one falls out. Bailey and Brobeck out for the South Greene Rebels. We'll see where that offense comes in their stead. Couple subs in for the West Greene Lady Buffs as well, and Ari Hosey deciding that's where the offense is going to come from. A 3-pointer to the right of the key, and Coach Gregg will take his own timeout. 5:10 to go in the half. We'll step aside. Your score, South Greene 18, West Greene 6.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Back to the action here from South Greene High School with just over 5 minutes to go. West Greene needing some offensive answers, trailing by a dozen points. Also a score of update for those in the navy blue and Vegas gold. The West Greene Middle School girls basketball team playing in a sectional tonight after winning their district champion. A chance to go to state. They have fallen on the road at Cherokee High School against Gallenberg Pittman. That game was tied late. What's your final on that one? West Greene Middle School 32, West Greene Middle School 30, Gallenberg Pittman 32. So an unfortunate end to the Lady Buffs season. We got to call one of their games earlier on, and they had a special team. This West Greene program, a ton of young talent coming up the ladder for years to come. Wagner at the stripe, she'll make both and make it a 10-point margin with South Greene basketball. Tyler, who's that foul on for the Lady Rebs?
Wasn't looking. I was just thinking, like you said, thinking about West Greene Middle School girls this year and everything that they've done. And if you're Coach Betsy Shaw, you got to be really happy with the success that they're having down there and hoping that they all continue to play basketball and continue to go through the pipeline at West Greene also, and hopefully have some of the same success that they had.
Well, you got a young roster yourself. No seniors this season for West Greene. You can find that South Greene with 10 seniors. You really just tell that poise is playing a factor early on here. But Peyton Norton, who's a sophomore, Erica Davis, Callie Edwards, both freshmen on this year's squad that have all gotten starts under their belts early in their high school career. Ari Hosey with a hot hand, a three that's off the mark to the left. Birdwell can't connect on the follow-up. And around they go. Meanwhile, we were in West Greene Middle School over the weekend, the Booster Club Championships. We
Unbelievable games.
Saw the Midget Girls Championship Chucky, 27. Nolichucky, 25. So that Nolichucky team that made it to the final this year, climbing up the ranks in the next few years through the middle school, and eventually you'd expect them to become future Lady Rebels. Gabbard from the short corner, just a bit too soft. And West Greene takes over, trailing by 10. Halfway through the second quarter, a blitz in the backcourt, but Filler's able to read the tea leaves enough, get it up court for Madison Wagner to bank it in. That's 4 points now for Wagner, and the deficit is brought back to single digits. Hosey is skip pass near side for Bailey, gonna try her luck from downtown, and it's bricked off the near side. Rebounded by Wagner, who's called for the travel. And that'll lead to a baseline throw-in for the Lady Rebels in Birdwell. It's over 3.5 to go until intermission. Hosey had a good look at it, but passed it up to Borner. Hosey, top of the key, drawn by Fillers. Birdwell going to work down low, but the Rebels get it to Bailey, whose jumper rolls over and out. Foul is called here on the Lady Rebels, and Trinity Borner. Number 1 for her, team number 4. So one more will put the Lady Buffs on the free throw line for the double bonus with 3:18 to go. Not a good sign. You talked about that foul trouble becoming an issue potentially. Certainly have our eyes on it here, but that pressure has certainly been an issue for West Greene. Fillers at midcourt, wrestling it away from Courtney Bailey, quite literally wrestling it away, but can't convert on the transition leg. Hosey from the right corner, up top for Birdwell. Back to Hosey, Bailey now. Inside the paint for Gabbard. Gabbard, a shot across for Borner. Borner shot far too strong, and it nearly bounces out of bounds. Still on the hardwood with it, and Fillers and Bailey are tied up on the floor. Bailey and Fillers getting after it, showing how much physicality is in this heated rivalry. My goodness. Alexa Gabbard checks out of the ball game. And Coach Shaw will reach to her bench for a sub as well. Emily Justice in for Nevaeh Fillers. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. And it seems like, Tyler, no matter how these teams look entering the matchup, certainly not on the football field, one of the teams will always get up for the other. And it will always be one of the biggest games of their season. Definitely in football. I mean, I'm speaking more for the football perspective, but we've seen that in years past with basketball as well. Definitely these last two.
Last year was one of those years too, I think, where West Greene, South Greene, and Hampton were all fighting for first place up at the top.
Yeah, I forgot that year.
These games have kind of meant a lot more in recent years because you're fighting for not only first or second place, but that automatic bye into regions.
Birdwell going to put a shot up from a step inside the three-point arc, but it misses everything, but it's rebounded by Arwood. Birdwell gets it back in the paint, draped in coverage, but it didn't matter. Sam Birdwell with her first bucket of the day. They'll put an end to 3 straight misses. 1:45 to go here in the second, a 20-10 advantage built by the Lady Rebels. West Greene has struggled to score the ball. They've also struggled with the turnover bug. This one won't help the issue. Erica Davis calling for the illegal screen, and it will be Davis's second. Team foul number 3. Peyton Norton checks back in for the Lady Buffs. Sarah Justice will step out. It's over 90 seconds until the halfway point. Bailey, the ball handler. Elevator screen set at the top for Hosey. Down low for Birdwell, whose right-hand finish flushed it in. Nicely done, Sam Birdwell. She's got the last 2 Rebel buckets. And the Rebels get back that 12-point lead. It's their largest lead of the night. Wagner down low, got it in. Madison Wagner, the towering junior off the bench for West Greene, has come in, and she's put up half a dozen points. 22-12, the updated line. Hosey inside, knocked away by Norton. Buffs with a chance at a late charge here before the half's end. Justice tosses one up court for Callie Edwards. Edwards in the lane, toss it behind the head, and that one hits the maroon padding on the baseline. Nevaeh Fillers checks back in. And I was just about to say, Edwards has played so well up until that shot. That doesn't mean she has played bad by any stretch,
but for a freshman starting in such a crucial game like this, yeah.
Surprisingly calm. Both of these freshmen, actually, Davis and Edwards both. Hosey going to try a triple, and it bounces off to the left. Bailey rips it away from Justice, but a jump ball is called. We saw a ton of those in that midget girls championship game on Saturday. I will never complain about jump balls in a high school girls game after the sheer amount that we saw on Saturday. It must have broken a record for me personally. Hosey's got it in the corner, up top for Birdwell. Down on the block for Bailey. Bailey nicely defended there by Wagner. Got away with a late shove there going out of bounds. And how about the play from Wagner? The reserve for the Lady Buffs. The instant spark that you need. Arwood, a cut for Birdwell, but it's off.
Good rebound.
Up top for Arwood, the three-point sharpshooter, and it hits the bottom. Reagan Arwood off the bench with her first points, and the Rebels lead it by 13 with 10 seconds to go in the half. Wagner stops on the elbow. Fillers has it with 3 seconds left in the half. Emily Justice doesn't see the clock and will not get one off before the horn sounds. We played a half of basketball here from South Greene on a Monday night. Our score at the break, West Greene 12, South Greene 25. Coming up at the halftime report, we get you acquainted with some scores across the area as well as how the first half transpired. That's when we return. Rebels lead it by 13 as you listen to the Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
We've reached the halfway point here between South Greene and West Greene in game one of our Monday night doubleheader. South Greene leads at 25-12 at the break. Leading all scorers, Courtney Bailey with a game-high 11 points, 7 of those to start the game in that first frame. They also get 4 points each from Sam Birdwell and Paisley Brobeck, 3 apiece from Ari Hosey and Reagan Arwood. As a team, Rebels shoot at 6 of 19 in that second quarter, a little bit down from their 5 of 10 mark in the first, but overall 11 for 29 at just under 40% at 38. They have yet to shoot a foul shot here in the game's first half. Or excuse me, they have shot 2. They are 0 for 2. I forgot those Trinity Borner foul shots that came early in that first quarter. Moving along, though, in West Greene, in their leading score, 6 points for Madison Wagner off the bench tonight for West Greene. No Joey Shipley, as she is injured and will not dress out tonight for the Lady Buffs. Other than that, 2 points each from Erica Davis, Collie Edwards, and 2 points for Sarah Justice. 2 for 2 mark from the foul line. Overall, the Lady Buffs 5 of 15 from the field, good for 33% shooting. The thing that jumps out the board to me, Tyler, is the 6 points from Madison Wagner, as West Greene pentuples their scoring production from the first quarter, but South Greene still outscores them 14-10 in the second to take this 13-point lead.
Quintuples, that times 5?
Yes.
All right, I only know up to quadruple, so I was just making sure right there. But, yeah, Madison Wagner, you expected her to have a big day because she's going to need to play well down low because you don't have Joey Shipley and you need that anchor in the post. For South Greene, Courtney Bailey playing exceptional because she's not in foul trouble. She's been able to be on the floor. She's been able to score. She's shot pretty efficiently too. I think 5 for 10 so far, shooting 50% with a game high 11 points so far. And they've attacked the paint a lot, which you kind of expected without Joey Shipley being out. Only 3 3-pointers for South Greene so far, but for them, that's been a good number lately because they've struggled to shoot from three-point land. So for them, it's awesome to see some of those three-point shots go through the net. West Greene hasn't had any three-pointers go through the net yet. And another weird thing, like you mentioned, the fact that South Greene has shot 0 free throws. And
they've shot 2.
2, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then West Greene only shot 2 also. 4 combined free throws in the first half. I've seen games where there have been 4 free throws in the first minute before, but only 4 in the first half. That's exceptional that the officials are letting them play and they're playing a clean game of basketball out there on the court too. Makes the game go a lot smoother, makes it go by faster, and I think teams can gain more of a rhythm whenever you don't have the clock stop every 20 to 30 seconds. But keys going into the second half, if you're South Greene, keep playing your game. You're doing well so far in the paint. You're not shooting a high clip from the three-point line, but 3 3-pointers, I think, has been pretty much an average for them here lately. So if you've got that in the first half and you've got a 13-point lead like you've got right here, let a few of them fly and see if they go in. For West Greene, take care of the ball. South Greene was able to score a lot of their points off of turnovers in the first half, or were able to force some turnovers, some illegal screens, bad shots. Just fix some of those mistakes and really lock in. If the pass isn't there, don't force it. If you're getting doubled, be patient. Wait to find that open outlet. If you're driving into the lane, be strong. If you've got the open shot, take it, but be smart when you see that shot out there. Those are the keys for West Greene. Defensively, everywhere. I think three-point line, South Greene starting to hit a little bit more, which they've not done in the past. So get out there to the three-point line and guard that a little bit better. And the paint, you knew the paint was going to be a little bit of a problem tonight for West Greene without Joey Shipley. And that's not to say Madison Wagner has not done a good job. She has done really well down there in the post. But it's hard whenever you've got South Greene driving the paint almost every single offensive possession. So South Greene done a terrific job so far. I look for them to stay with the same game plan. West Greene, I don't know if they switch it up any right here. Maybe they go into a zone. You don't know. You saw Johnson County switch in or kind of affect South Greene a little bit in that way. So I'm excited to see the second half, and I'm excited to see the adjustments that both teams make as we go down the stretch.
Well, to a couple of those points, there was a football game played last night, and at times it looked like Drake May was throwing to receivers who were blanketed in defensive backs and defensive coverage, and at times tonight, that's exactly what it's looked like for West Greene, looking to get it across half court. I mean, that is how just intense and highly aggressive this South Greene full court pressure has been, and it's made life incredibly difficult for West Greene.
Yeah, and you saw it multiple times where West Greene tried to force it inside, and South Greene was there to tip the ball away.
Yeah.
Or you had 4 arms outstretched trying to block a shot, and the shot went nowhere. So South Greene has done well so far on defense. They've only allowed 12 points in the first half here, only 2 in the first quarter. Yeah, they did quintuple their score there in the second quarter, but to still hold a team to only 12 points in the first half is still impressive thing that you go into the halftime locker room talking about.
Just one score to report here at the halftime break, and we'll get you up to date when we come back from a short break. Second half on the way right after this as you listen to South Greene and West Greene on First Horizon Greene Sports Zone. And we welcome
Greene County basketball is
back
on the
as
air.
we begin the
And
second
now,
half of
Matthew
action from South
Palazzo.
Greene High School. 25-12, Rebels lead it by 13. West Greene had the basketball first to start the second half. They do turn it over, and it'll be Rebel ball in the other end. Hosey driving, and we're talking about defensive changes maybe underway for West Greene. They come out in a zone look defensively. A missed 3 off the mark here, but the Rebels do indeed get it back underneath for Courtney Bailey, who improves upon her game-leading total. She's now got 13. Matthew Palazzo, Tyler Nichols saying hello again. Welcome back from South Greene High School. One of the 2 games in District 1 2A being played here tonight. Erica Davis, the second start in a row for the freshman. And she's got her second bucket of the evening. Fillers across the arc. Ari Hosey trying her luck from long range, but won't go. Peyton Norton held scoreless in that first half. Just took the one shot, which has not been customary for the star sophomore here in the last few weeks of the season.
There's that South Greene defense again. West Greene did get a shot off that time, but the fact that you throw a pass inside and it's almost tipped away, it makes things a lot harder even when you're not forcing turnovers for them to get off smart shots and for them to get the ball where they want it to go.
Erica Davis can't get the runner to fall. Bailey will take it immediately up court herself, but a collision, and Hosey comes out of the wreckage with the basketball. 27-14, 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. And zone will slide around on the defensive side, and Bailey can't handle the pass. Another turnover for the Lady Rebels. Coach Gregg wants to talk about it. We'll take the break. Return in 60 seconds with 6:14 to go in the third. 27-14 Rebels as you listen to the Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
27-14, the advantage for the Lady Rebels as we usher you back in from the timeout. A pass in to Davis as the Lady Buffs will break the press for the most successful that we've seen them at tonight. Unsuccessful, though, on the transition bucket was Peyton Norton. 2 minutes into this second half, we have traded a couple of turnovers and a couple of buckets. West Greene held to those 2 first-quarter points. The offense has looked better since then, but sluggish to start this second half. South Greene around 40% shooting on the day as they once again make matters difficult for West Greene in the backcourt. Foul on West Greene's Nevaeh Fillers. Team foul number 1, and it'll be a baseline throw-in for the home team.
Not free throws.
I thought it was a shooting foul too.
Yeah.
Looked for sure like Probeck was going up for the shot, but anyways, we digress. And South Greene holds on to the basketball. It'll be an extra possession in the end. Hosey on the wing will take it across and shovel it up. Back to Fillers. Three-pointer through the webbing. You bet. Nevaeh Davis with her first points of the basketball game. That's a trade that gives South Greene its largest advantage of the night. 30-14, and Erica Davis has something to say on the other end. Nice fight through contact. Brobeck is called for the foul. Her first, team foul number 1 as well. West Greene, who shot just 2 foul shots in the opening half, will head there for the first time here in the third quarter. These 2 teams playing in the final week of the regular season. South Greene still with this and one more district game on the schedule. This is all she wrote for West Greene as far as the district season is concerned. They will have played their 10th game after tonight, both on the girls and boys side of it. The Lady Buffs vying for a third place finish with a win and some help with a Unicoi loss. They would be able to get that 3 seed if they were to win tonight and Unicoi County was to lose one of their 2 remaining games. They are against the league leading Johnson County Lady Longhorns tonight, so perhaps that is in the cards. Bailey going to try her luck from downtown. It rolls around and back in. Courtney Bailey with some help from the orange circle, and she's got 16 to build upon this South Greene lead. Now that sits at 18. Underneath for Wagner on the other side, and her pass caught by Joey Shipley. The problem was Joey Shipley not playing tonight. She's on the bench. So another one of those turnovers for West Greene. And with 4:50 to go, South Greene with a lot of momentum, outscoring West Greene 8-3 here to start the second half. Bailey's 3 is a ride to the left. West Greene will take over. It's been a lot of quick possessions today, Tyler. Not a lot of half-court sets. It's been turnovers back and forth and quick buckets. Not a lot of second chance opportunities, and for the ones we have seen, they've gone to the wayside.
Yeah, and maybe that's South Greene's plan. Speed them up a little bit, make them uncomfortable, take quick shots, but you've not seen West Greene really settle down. They had, I think, the first possession of the game they had in the first quarter. They held the ball for close to 45 seconds, but since then, I don't know if they've had the ball for more than 20 past half court and really got into a set that they wanted to run.
Emily Justice will exchange it with Davis, now driving Nevaeh Rowe into the game. Haven't seen her in multiple weeks for the West Greene Lady Buffs, but is getting some action here early second half. Wagner, jumper, no good. Bailey, drive, left-handed finish, won't go as Wagner knocks it away. Rebels hold on to it. 16 points for Courtney Bailey, one of the favorites for District Player of the Year. We had to put numbers to it.
I would say so. And we talked about it Thursday night whenever Johnson County was in town. We talked about Joey Shipley, Aubrey Shaw, and
how about that from Artie Hosey? Catching fire from deep. The Lady Rebels have hit their third three-pointer of the quarter.
And McLean from Johnson County, and we threw Courtney Bailey's name in there, but watch out for Unicoi County too. I don't know if they have a singular player that stands out more than others, because I watched them on Friday night and they looked as a team unit, but that's a team that still has a lot to play for here in the late stretch of this season.
Yeah, and we talked about the chance at West Greene jumping up. We'll talk about it throughout this break as we do have a timeout on the floor, a full timeout called by West Greene. So a West Greene win and a Unicoi County loss would catapult West Greene up to the 3 seed, but let's say West Greene loses tonight. They finish the season at 5-5. Unicoi County, there is a chance that we have a 3-way tie at first place, Tyler. If we look at the district standings, help us prognosticate this.
So you never want it to happen, but it's always the possibility that it does happen. But with Johnson County there at 7-3, they've got a pivotal game going on right now with Unicoi County. If Unicoi County is able to win out, they finish 7-3. That would mean beating Johnson County, bringing them to 7-3. If South Greene were to hold on and win this game and then lose to Chucky Doak, they finish 7-3. So then you have a 3-way tie while Unicoi and South Greene split. Johnson County and South Greene split. I believe Johnson County and Unicoi would have split. So I believe then you have a true 3-way tie for first that would come down to the blind draw that you did earlier this year at the preseason district meetings. I know Unicoi County was last in that one, so they would be the 3. I don't remember who would be the 1 between South Greene and Johnson County. But if you're South Greene, as T-Pain said, all you got to do is win. Because from here on out, you're in the driver's seat.
You control your own destiny. Either way, you're going to have a auto bid into the region tournament with a win tonight. You've secured a top 2 seed with a win tonight because you do hold that tiebreaker over Unicoi County.
Absolutely. So, but in hindsight, just win.
Right.
Whether you want to quote T-Pain, whether you want to quote Al Davis, just win, baby, win.
That's a good piece of advice. Lady Rebels well on their way to a victory here. 3.5 to go in the third, and they lead by 21. Out of the timeout, South Greene basketball. Birdwell at the top of the key will look to swing it across. Lady Rebels have been off to a hot start here in this second half, outscoring West Greene 11-3. In the paint, Hosey a little bit too far to the right. Bailey, a follow-up shot that won't fall either. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Lady Buffs, and Peyton Norton will look to move it up court. Norton has been held scoreless here tonight, just 2 shot attempts. Now, that has really shocked me, especially the volume that we've seen out of her in these last couple weeks.
23 points against Johnson County when we were there Thursday night, and the player that you look for to score the most and get the ball the most outside of Joey Shipley. So not ideal for West Greene, but if you're South Greene, your plan probably worked to perfection tonight.
Well, you certainly read the scout, and they have executed here tonight. West Greene is 1 for 7 to start the second half shooting the basketball. And Birdwell puts up a shot that is well short. 38-15. West Greene has to come back from the largest deficit of the night if they hope to come back and win this thing. Nice move by the freshman Erica Davis. She's got 5 of her 7 coming here in the third quarter. That's where your offense has come from as of late. The only Lady Buff to have scored here in this second half. Arwood pops a 3, and it rolls over and out. Norton's fingertips knock it into Nevaeh Fillers, and West Greene will hold on to it for the time being.
Something I've seen South Greene do also is you're seeing Courtney Bailey pick up Emily Justice from the opposite volleyball line.
Well, just how you drew it up if you're West Greene. 30-second timeout on the floor in a 38-19 game. We'll take the break. 90 seconds left in the third. Rebels lead it by 19.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
38-19 as we come back from the break. South Greene basketball as they look to push the tempo in the remaining 90 seconds of the third quarter. An errant pass, and it's almost taken away by Nevaeh Rowe. A foul is called against the Lady Buffs. Typically, I reserve the title Best Dressed Man in all of Greene County for one Chris Sauceman, but tonight that title reserved to Tate Russell. For morning after articles, head to our webpage at greensportszone.com. Tate in attendance. Also, head to that website for full photo galleries from today's game and many more, including the North Greene Yaneka game from last weekend. Haven't had a ton of games here in the last 2 weeks, but picking back up here, entering the final week of the regular season.
Hey, something you can expect tomorrow, too. We had a fantastic time out at Greenville High School earlier with another Celebrating Success One Signature at a Time with Greenville softball senior Kaylee Garland. You've got that if you want to go back on our YouTube and Facebook channels and watch that. You can also see a write-up from Tate Russell coming in the morning also.
And it's just excellent. One of my favorite new series that we have started here at First Horizon Green Sports Zone, the Celebrating Success series. Later this week on Wednesday, we'll have another live stream. Greenville football will have 5 student athletes signing to further their athletic and academic careers. Callie Edwards unsuccessful on the lay-in underneath, and the basketball will stay in, or excuse me, no, it will change possession. South Greene will turn the Buffs over once more. Just over 45 seconds to go. Tomorrow night, our Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing, which was originally scheduled for this week. North Greene traveling south of the river, making that far drive that Tyler Nichols is all too accustomed to. Ari Hosey, nice spinning shot in the lane. But North Greene at South Greene tomorrow night in probably the most heated non-conference game that you can call a rivalry that you may ever see. Nevaeh Rowe, nice 2 to cut it to a 19-point lead once more. North Greene, South Greene tomorrow night right here. Same place, same time.
See what they run here with less than 10 left.
Birdwell across the arc for Hosey. Hosey down low to the baseline for Bailey. Seconds remaining. Her shot is off the right side of the square, and Birdwell's shot will count. That beats the buzzer. Sam Birdwell gives the Rebels a 42-21 lead as we enter the fourth quarter of action. You're listening to the Bachman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommie's Plumbing.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Let's start the final quarter of play. 42-21, Rebels lead it entering this fourth and final stanza. Leading scorers for the Lady Buffs so far is Erica Davis with her 7 points. South Greene led in the scoring column by Courtney Bailey with her 16 points. Rebels connecting on 3 three-pointers in that third quarter to take this 21-point lead. West Greene on par with the offense, but the problem was South Greene shooters got torrid, 7-17 in that third quarter, and they will look to start the fourth the same way. Hosey can't connect on the 3, though. West Greene, meanwhile, 4 of 11 from the floor and 1 of 2 at the foul line. Now, we've got a combined 6 foul shots 3 quarters into this game.
That's crazy. That's crazy. An average of 2 a quarter.
Certainly not complaining.
No,
but it is
no,
indeed
no.
crazy.
It'll
It
make
is
the game,
crazy.
yeah. It'll make the
You
game
just
go by a
don't
lot
see
faster.
that. We've certainly not seen that at all this season, especially from these two teams. Two teams that have fouled or have gotten fouled a whole lot, especially the South Greene bunch. We talked about the foul trouble issues coming in. Any game where the foul count stays low is a game that benefits the Lady Rebels. Norton driving from the foul line and lost it off the shoe. Callie Edwards comes away with it, and Fillers will take it across the arc. Nevaeh Rowe, a hop, skip, and a jump, and a jumper that's off. Knocked away into the hands of Erica Davis. Double dribble called against the Lady Buffs. And another turnover. I think that's the glaring difficulty for Coach Shaw's crew here tonight. It's just been that turnover bug. I mean, it has ended more drives than it has aided, I'll tell you that much.
Right.
They have been better here in this second half because they've created a bunch of takeaways of their own accord. Nevaeh Rowe couldn't get it to go in transition. And the ball is knocked free. South Greene basketball in the end.
Good little scrappy play right there by Rowe.
Been impressed with her off the bench tonight. As South Greene takes its second timeout I'm all over the place. 2 timeouts remaining for South Greene. We take the break. 21 points to lead for the Rebels.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
South Greene with twice the amount of points that their cross-county rivals have as we back with 6.5 to go. We back, Tyler. We back. South Greene basketball out of the timeout call. Both teams with 2 remaining. Foul count not really an issue for both of these squads, but the scoring has been for one of them. South Greene looking to improve its standing and ensure itself at least a share of the first place district title. Trapped across half court as the Buffs swing it around. Rowe has come off the bench to provide a spark for West Greene. Looking to drive in. Fillers a handoff for Norton. Norton still without any points here tonight. Rebels have sent Sam Birdwell on Peyton Norton duty here tonight, and it has proved very beneficial. Davis with the defender falling in the lane. The jumper off to the right. Robeck rips down the rebound. Nice cut in the lane there for Courtney Bailey. She's got 18, and that's been a quiet 18 for me here tonight. A lot of those steals that have led to lay-ins on the other end for Bailey. And she hasn't been in foul trouble either, so she's played nearly the whole game.
I don't know if she sat the whole time.
I think I've seen her gone out. She's gone out once, I know of. And that's just her second foul of the entire ball game.
And we've got a rarity. Free throws.
Erica Davis will head to the line to shoot our first foul shot of the fourth quarter. Davis making the first. And you talk about the youth of this West Greene team. For South Greene, you lose 10 this coming off season. For West Greene, you bring every player on your roster back. No seniors and just a couple of juniors. Davis off the mark. Wagner, Shipley, Justice. They're both Justice sisters. McGinnis, Fillers, they're your juniors. You got a talented crop of sophomores and freshmen coming back if you're Coach Shaw. And including that 8th grade bunch that finishes 2 points shy from punching their ticket to the state tournament tonight. How about Nevaeh Davis, excuse me. Got 2 Nevaehs on the floor tonight. It is Nevaeh Davis who drains the triple in the corner for the Lady Rebs. Rowe up court, left-handed finish, straight to the cup. That was nicely done by the freshman. Back on the defensive go the Lady Buffs. Davis at the top of the key, lost it through the legs and picked up by Erica Davis. Ari Hosey takes a fall. 47-24 with 4:40 to go. Stay tuned at the conclusion of the girls' game, game number 2 of our doubleheader. The West Greene South Greene boys, a lot riding on that game as well. Number 2 seed in District 1 2A up for grabs tonight. West Greene could lock it up. If they knock off the Rebels, they'll have to do it in a hostile environment. Between the rings, Edwards went to the near side for Justice, had it knocked away, and Sam Birdwell has had a near flawless night on defense. A couple of steals and an incredible night defending the Lady Buffs' top scorer in Peyton Norton. Real impressed with her play this evening.
Still no points for Norton yet.
Sam Birdwell also an 8th spot of her own accord. Not accustomed to seeing her put up that many either, but she's had a great day all around. South Greene will have it, leading by 23. Birdwell across the midcourt stripe. A bouncer to Hosey. Nice ball movement here by the Lady Rebs. Inside feed for Brobeck, and Norton, a good play on the defensive side to knock it away. Edwards, numbers in favor of the Buffs, but they will slow it up. Edwards across for Rowe. Rowe, a shot fake, a drive in as Brobeck will guard, and an errant pass in the lane taken away by Nevaeh Davis. Davis, wraparound pass, looking for Bailey, and it squeaks out of bounds. Buffalo basketball. Over halfway through this fourth quarter in a 47-24 ball game that has just flown by due to the sheer absence of foul calls and foul shots. New 5 into the game for Coach Stephen Gregg. Macy Roberts, Reagan Arwood, Alexa Gabbard alongside of Madison Fillers, the lone sophomore on the squad, and a rare Sadie Knowles sighting.
That's another sophomore.
Sadie Knowles?
Yes, I believe.
Well, I have to check after the game. I got her down as a senior. I think that's what Coach Gregg told me for a season.
I may be wrong.
Fillers will try a triple. It'll bounce off the far side. Macy Roberts there, couldn't get it to fall. Madison Fillers, very promising youngster on this South Greene High School team. West Greene dribbling out some clock, trailing by 23. It's been sheer dominance by the Lady Rebels ever since about the 4-minute mark in that first quarter. They led it 11-2 at the end of one. They have outscored West Greene ever since. Callie Edwards, some late sparks for the West Greene offense though. And that is the first West Greene three-pointer of the basketball game. Usually a team that hits several with Emily Justice and Peyton Norton on the squad. Callie Edwards always a culprit to hit a few, but the first one comes with under 3 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job. I don't know if Peyton Norton's even attempted a three all game yet.
She hasn't.
I know that you said she had only had, I think, 2 shot attempts at halftime, and they've done a really good job shutting her down and not letting her even get a shot off.
Good play by Fillers there, chase down block on the fast break. A 20-point lead in hand for the Rebels. A baseline toss awaits for the visitors. Nice cut there by the Justice twins as they exchange it. Justice, pass out for Rowe. Rowe, a shot fake. They got the defender in the air and buries the runner moments later. Nevaeh Rowe, you talked about it, Tyler. This Nevaeh Rowe has looked really good here tonight off the bench. Macy Roberts, a late bucket for the Lady Rebels, and I stand correct. We have 3 Nevaehs on the floor tonight. Nevaeh Davis, Nevaeh Fillers, and Nevaeh Rowe.
Wow. Not
Not that common of a name to have 3 in the same game. It's
uncommon.
pretty rare. Yeah. Not sure if I caught that the first time these two faced in mid-December. Foul will go against Erica Davis of West Greene, and she is the player downed for the West Greene Lady Buffaloes. Training staff will go out and have a look. And we will take the injury timeout. Rebels lead it by 20 with under 2 to go.
Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside, or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
Greene County Basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
A minute 54 remaining in the contest. Back from the injury timeout, Erica Davis is still down for the West Greene Lady Buffaloes, and we'll have to take another break, but just coming back to updates, still a downed and injured player for the West Greene Lady Buffs. So hoping the best certainly for Erica Davis. We'll take one more break, and we'll come back hopefully after Erica Davis has gotten up. 46-33, a minute 54 remaining in the ball game.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Greene County Basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
A scary sight from South Greene High School. Still a downed Erica Davis on the floor to the right, just off your screen. Rebels leading it here late in the ball game. Erica Davis and Alexi Gabbard wrestling for a rebound. It sent Erica Davis down on the floor. There are doctors on the floor attending to Davis, along with two of the athletic trainers from either side here. Just a scary sight, Tyler, and just never know in these situations, right? It's just the unknown part of it, which makes it partly so scary in the first place.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Oftentimes it's the injuries that look the least harmful that turn out to be the most devastating, such as in football. You worry about if you see a non-contact injury, you fear a non-contact injury more than you would maybe a hard play or maybe a hard contact. Like seeing something like that where when you watch it back on replay, it doesn't look that bad, but just the fact that we're close to 10 minutes later and she's not got up yet is an absolutely scary sight.
So we'll go back to break and take one more injury timeout. Here in this one, 46-33, with the score of the least importance at the time being.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And just come back one more time to update on the situation. Erica Davis still downed just to the right of your screen. Doctors on the floor attending to Miss Davis, along with Athletic Director Terry Hosey, Principal Lori Wilhoit. Both basketball teams now gathering at midcourt to share a prayer. So we'll take a step aside and hopefully come back with some better news here from South Greene High School.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Never a sight you want to see. Back again from South Greene High School. Just to update on the situation as we continue to go back and forth from break and with live updates here. If you're just now joining the broadcast, minute 54 to go in the quarter, and Erica Davis, the freshman for West Greene, was battling for a rebound with Alexa Gabbard on a missed shot. Davis took a hard fall and has yet to get up from the hardwood after falling down. Both athletic trainers come out to have a look to attend to Davis, and after the fact, some doctors out on the floor to check on the down player as well. Both Coach Gregg, Coach Shaw meeting right at midcourt here with the head official. And just now getting word, latest update, there's an ambulance on the way here at South Greene High School. Told that they're unable to move Erica Davis at the moment, as she is still laying face down, and she has shown signs of movement. Legs have been moving, but with the crowd of people surrounding her currently, just still able to see just her bottom half at the current place in time.
It's one of the scariest things in sports too.
Yeah.
I absolutely refuse to show an injured player in. Sorry, Coach Jones cut me off for a second. But very few injuries will we ever show on stream, with that being maybe a cramp, or maybe, you bump knees or something like that. But if I ever see an athlete down, clutching their knee, holding their ankle, make hard contact with the ground or the hardwood or anything like that, it's something I absolutely refuse to show, and this being the ultimate case where you have an athlete laying on the ground with we're not even exaggerating. At one point, a dozen people around her checking on her, whether that be athletic directors, principals, coaches, SROs. It's a scene that always it makes you hold your breath, and especially in situations like this where now we're told that you can't move her until she's
right. It's
her
scary.
back's mobilized on a stretcher, and the ambulance is just over 30 minutes away. So we'll keep you here. I think it's only right to stay here and continue to update you. We'll continue to run commercials. As we've just gotten word now from Coach Sean Jones that the ball game has been called. 49 as the score is now changing. So, side note, excuse me for all the production mishaps tonight. I've done a terrible job tonight, but I believe they just changed it before they started wiping it. Final score is now 49-32. South Greene called with 1 minute and 54 seconds left as we see each team go through the handshake line. But scary and near heartbreaking situation that we're enduring right now at South Greene.
Just one final update. I'll tell you what we'll do, Tyler. We'll end the stream early here in the girls' game as the ambulance is on its way. Erica Davis still downed after falling after the rebound and has been down for the last 15 minutes here at South Greene High School. A scary sight for all those in attendance, but medical professionals attending to the injured Lady Buffalo. An ambulance is on its way, and experts are ready to help as they are waiting for the ambulance to get here. So we will end the stream in between games. You just ask for prayer at this time for the injured Erica Davis. Not much you can do other than that. Just pray that everything is eventually all right. The game has gone final, as we just caught wind of, as well as that announcement was made, but also, as Coach Jones said, just the least important thing at the time being, and certainly not how we thought the night would go, but just a heartbreak for many reasons on the West Greene side. Never a good sign to see an injured player, much less for this long, but Erica Davis still down on the floor as we will end the stream for game number 1. Game number 2, as far as my knowledge, will still happen. So after an extended break, we will come back and provide coverage of that game. But again, just thoughts and prayers for the Davis family. We saw our father out of the stands as well, checking on his daughter, but heart just breaks for that family at this time. Just that's all you can ask for at this moment with Erica Davis still down.